Hey everyone, welcome back. This is me, Tim, TaiwanTim, ready to share a little bit of what's going on here in the world of Taiwan and writing. I wanted to start doing a little bit of writing each week, live streaming writing, and I didn't really do that last week, or well, this week, but it's Friday and we still have some time left, so I'm going to try to crank out this little short video. And I want to make this one short so that I can, maybe not lose your interest in, into that, I'm not expressing myself properly today. I'm really burnt out. It's the end of a long work day, a long work week, just working hard, doing a lot of the things that I do at work. I don't really want to reveal that to the general public, but suffice it to say, without saying much more, I'd like to do a little bit of sharing here of my writing, which I can edit. My voice may not be so coherent, but my words can be coherent when given time and editing, so that's why I like writing. That's one reason I like writing. So I'm going to open this up here, my program for writing, and share with you a little tiny piece of something I've been enjoying writing for the last 4 or 5 years. I say enjoying now because I've gotten more of it written and big pieces of it started on, but it's a huge epic tale of adventure and fantasy, and it's a huge project that I'm really passionate about, and I don't want to share too much about it because it scares me to like put my heart into something so near and dear to me, and then people be like, oh, that's nothing, that's not good, that's terrible. And people who are nice and like me even would say nice things, but I'm afraid of what the general public would say to my writing because I'm not professional. I just do this for a hobby. But here I just want to show the difference between a plot note and a blurb. So the blurb, like you put on the back of your book, or you put on like a website to say, this is what my book's about. So I wrote the plot I wrote the blurb in my plot notes originally, and this is what it said. This is going to be too small, so I'm going to make it bigger with the handy dandy font size increase here. I wrote allegory for blah 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 blah. I edited a little bit here with this to emphasize something, and that's not how you're supposed to write a blurb. But it just like didn't read properly without that, so I'm gonna actually close that before anyone gets their eyes on it too deeply. I mean, I guess you could take a screenshot or something, right? But here's the blurb that I came up with, and I'll read it for you now. This is basically what my book is about. This is an allegory for modern abuses of religious organization against its forced followers. This is a tale of a journey to recovery, not only from those abuses, but also towards a point of discovering a truth, that those in power hoard the divine to maintain control of the common man. Freedom and peace, recovery and life. This is a story of a group of the broken on an adventure of healing, both for themselves and for the world around them. Now, I get chills when I say that because I have the whole thing in my head. I have the world, I have the map, I have the characters, I have the plot, I have the expansion of 1, 2, 3 books that I could write on this, with this idea and this world that I've created. It's fantasy fiction. It could have magic, it could have physics that aren't like our own. It could be an escape for those who need it. It can be a book that might lend to someone else's healing journey, just as it's kind of an expression of my healing journey from the abuses of my past. So while I was writing before my my history, my family, my sort of chronological telling of my story. That being nonfiction, this other story being fiction, is a lot more fun and interesting and exciting. And although both stories have similar themes, brokenness and healing, religion and control and hope. So I hope to spread hope with these projects, but if I can't immediately do that in the way that I talk, which is not so clear as you can tell, I'd like to do it in my writing over time. So I invite you to join me next time as I get into the character that I mentioned before called Zeke, one of the main characters. And yeah, I'll see you next time. If you watched this, I appreciate it. If you didn't, that's because somebody didn't tell you about it. So I hope that they do. Catch you next time. Goodbye.